Hello, we're live. It's us. We're back for our Starfinder 2nd edition series, The First. We're all here. Incroyable. Picking up. Everyone looks so nervous.
We are nervous.
I'm hoping if I look this sad that you won't hurt us.
Please don't hurt me in my orange.
Please don't hurt us, Justin.
Please don't hurt my orb.
Please. Please. Oh, Justin, don't hurt my orb.
I didn't write an order.
The orb will be fine. It's in another dimension.
Truly, the orb
true.
is in
Grayson,
another dimension.
I forgot Reynard has the orb, so here, I'll just toss that one over to you.
Huzzah.
I missed, sorry.
Grayson had to pull an orb from behind the wall. An orange.
Yeah.
Like, look at all this planning. Okay.
Yeah.
I got nothing round here.
Just Gilmore.
Pull the cap.
Hey, friends, in some particular order, if we want to say who we're playing and any of that stuff, I need to come up with an order right now, starting with Grayson.
Oh, it's me, and Erie is cleaning herself. Hi, I'm Grayson. I'm playing Rono, someone who you would never hit, right? So everyone just kind of remind Justin of that tonight, I think. And that's me.
I would never. Ben.
Hey, I'm Ben. I'm playing TJ with the best boy in the world, Rick. Please don't hurt us. I just repaired him. Please.
It's true. It's true.
And I'm no longer unconscious either. So, if that, please don't hurt me.
Mm-hmm. Beth.
I play Kivari Nesh, militant operative, and I am scared.
We're fine. Everything's fine.
It's not.
That's it. And Fig.
Hi, I'm Fig. I play Skrank. And I'm honestly, you know what, guys? I'm not scared tonight because tonight we're playing Skrank's dating sim. We're not.
You're right.
We're nothing to do with the family. It's all just going out. I don't know how you
Unless one
play
of them wants to
dating
date.
I was going to say, unless you're starting a family.
Yeah.
Not another one. Jesus Christ.
And hey, I'm here too. Oh, that was a janky transition. But look, I made myself a little silly overlay to match everyone else's little silly overlays.
Wisdom -4, get out.
Yeah, -4 wisdom. Friends. It's so right. Friends, hey, big session. Nothing evil. It's going to happen. Fun session for everyone. I'm sure it's going to be great. Why don't we get into this episode of The Vast? Last session, you all utilized the knowledge from scouting the area of District 0 to your advantage in order to infiltrate the family's tower. Amongst numerous things, you discovered a small, eerie bar with knights having a quiet drink, most of them talking about how things are changing around the spike and how they're going to change. One mentioned that they're frightened of something on the 16th floor of the tower. This night, swiftly removed from the bar by the massive bartender, taken out through a back entrance to the bar itself. and they did not return. You all quietly and relatively easy snuck through the streets of District 0 and got closer to the tower itself. Skrank and Rono decided to approach the side entrance of the loading bay while TJ and Kivar, I was about to say Tivari.
It's the ship name.
Fusion. They're like the same height-ish. While TJ and Kivari sat in the shadows. Rono tagged Renard in, who was met with a tied-up space rat telling him to change his clothes. Wild. Truly wild. Together, the two took on the guise of a knight and a captive, attempting to get through security and into the tower at ground level. The plan went a little south with some very unfortunate rolls, some pretty good ones too, though, along with the increasing awareness factor that was building during this mission. One guard went up to get Albert, thank you very much, to handle the captive, while the other knight stood vigilant outside by the door. Skrank avoided getting his snoot bashed in by quick moves from Renard, who threw Skrank to the side after Skrank spat at... I didn't say Albert at all. I said Albert. Check the footage. Renard pushed Skrank over out of the way of the butt of a rifle. Luckily, after a little back and forth, the knight finally caved, and Renard nabbed his key card in a swift motion and pumped it into the door. Inside, Rono reappeared with Skrank as the two plotted their ascent to the upper floors. Initially thinking they'd climb the elevator shaft, poor Skrank could not leap up to the escape hatch in the ceiling of the elevator, and Rono had to hop back down, and they had to figure out a better plan. As they ascended, a dark figure was heading in the opposite direction. TJ and Kivari spotted a tall, slender, dusty, brown-haired figure with kind of roundish glasses, vest on, kind of like a nice white shirt underneath and a little tie under the vest. They spotted this figure walking out with the second knight. They demanded to know why the first knight just let someone pass them and then viciously smash them into the steel wall, cracking it and throwing their body aside, eventually being annoyed and coming back outside and grabbing the body out from the loading bay area and bringing it back inside. Skrank inside the tower, Skrank and Rono finally made it to the 11th floor, where they spotted a security booth with a second tall, dark-haired, slender figure. This one kind of dressed in more black, slick hair. Again, kind of a similar, slender vibe. Tall and lanky. Skrank thought about alerting this figure to their presence by directly attacking the computer system, but then decided maybe it's a bad idea. Maybe they should check the other booth that's there. Maybe that's a good idea. So Skrank used their magic to acid open the door to melt the electronic compartment there. And then patched TJ and Kivari in. TJ took control from the 11th floor downwards and opened up the main loading bay door, enough for them to sneak in. The whole crew united again, kind of in the second empty security booth, plotting your next steps, and ascending upwards to the 12th floor, to where there's now 4 little green dots on your radar. Or used to be, because Skrank's orb in another dimension. Bow down, 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 down. No? Okay. I forget what band that is. Anyway. TJ and Rono worked together to display a fake Skrank on the monitors of the main security booth, convincing the figure inside to direct guards to multiple other floors and catch the intruder. Everyone quickly ascended the staircase at the opposite side of security, through this kind of security area, booth area rather, and made it to the holding cells. Inside the first cell was a human female, dirty, kind of blondish hair, possibly unconscious as they're kind of just laying up against the wall, kind of just covered in blood. They're pretty, somewhat business casual attire, but it looks ragged as fuck. It looks just, who knows, weeks and months of just dirt and grime and everything. The second cell held a figure TJ recognized, the District 5 physician, Ozrhix. Ozrhix was hunched over two figures laying on the floor, both looking near death. One was a Pothra dogfolk, who TJ could probably assume is Duke the Armorer. And the second figure, Skrank realized, looked somewhat familiar as they appeared to be a moon giant. And this is where we pick up with our session. You're kind of in the hallway still. It's dim lighting. It's cold in this area. And the two holding cells are on either side of you, essentially on this on the 12th floor area. What are we doing, gang?
Crying.
Crying, great.
Yeah, screaming, crying, throwing up.
Yeah.
Throwing ass?
Throwing up? Yeah. Screaming, crying, throwing ass.
I know what you do when you're stressed out.
Start moving.
For sure, throwing ass. Oh, jeez. Okay.
As the
Okay,
tears
gang.
fall. Yeah.
Let's get it together. Okay.
Is this Skrank or is this
This is
pig?
Both.
Could be both.
But
One in the
listen. I'm so close to tears again. For the second.
Not sweet this time.
Oh
But
no.
it's fear because of Justin.
What?
I get
That's
it.
fair.
Okay. All right. So, okay. So we're getting our bros.
Well, TJ, do these people look right? Are
Yeah,
these
that's
men?
Oz. Yeah. I recognize Oz.
I mean, we can't just leave them there.
It's... Dude, I don't know the third guy.
What about the lady?
Doesn't ring a bell to me.
She probably wouldn't, I don't think, look very familiar.
And it's not Faye.
Gosh.
No, Kivari definitely doesn't recognize.
Okay.
I'd give Ben, I'd give TJ,
Ben
just
specifically.
Ben actually. I'd give TJ
Ben knows who this is.
society roll. It's going to be pretty difficult. I would say like a 28 society roll. If
Oh.
Ben, do a society roll.
Yeah. What are your
See
stats?
if it's
What
one
are
of your
your real
friends.
human stats, Ben?
Oh shit. That's a 28, Justin.
whoa, let's go.
On the
Hell yeah.
dot. I rolled a 15.
Fuck
My
yeah.
society's a 13.
Wow.
Damn.
That's wild.
Just a nerd.
They look, you recognize the attire is old executive attire for people who used to run the tower before the family took over. So this is someone who worked here, long years probably ago. But other than that, both holding cells are closed. It's like a door entryway, and there's this like glass on either side that is you can assume is sort of like a one-way looking glass, right?
Are there keypads that the royal we, can hack?
Mhm.
Yeah. There's one on either side.
TJ, Skrank, I assume. Or
I'll
Rono.
get one.
Really?
You get the other.
Yeah, I'm the
Rono's
only one
also
who's-
good at it.
Yeah, I'm just the only one who's bad at it.
I got some instructions on how to do it.
A pamphlet.
Okay.
What are
Hacking computers 101.
Yeah.
you? You drew a little comic.
Bernard's not very good at drawing, so.
Grayson, I forget. Is Rono a plus 11 and computers are a plus 10?
Plus 10, I think. Plus 11.
Okay, you do it then.
Skrank can help with, or anyone who
help.
is trained in computers could help with a 15 check.
Skrank sniffs at it and rolls a nat 1. I don't help.
Wait, I think you actually.
Fig.
I think you
No.
detract from.
No, I don't. Listen. Justin.
You
I'll
made it
cry.
worse.
Like, don't try to help it.
That's
What
a
if I distract
22 from
Skrank?
TJ.
Yeah. Oh my
You
god.
got cheese on my notebook.
Sorry.
Yeah, Rono, you have a -1 for whatever your roll is.
Okay.
No.
It's okay. I'll just rub the cheese out.
Wait, can Key roll to
I'm not trained.
keep me back? No, not in computers.
I'll just physically keep you away from
Yeah.
touching stuff.
Please.
Air
Just
jail.
jingle my keys, be like, look over here.
Okay, that's a 26.
Nice. You beat it by 1. 25 is the DC. So I assume TJ's probably doing the Ozrhix one since TJ knows Ozrhix. Is that correct?
Yeah, I rolled a 22.
A 22. TJ, you're having a tough time getting that one open. But you see, as you're kind of looking in and you're making sound outside, you see Ozrhix look up towards the door, can't like squints as if he can't really see. There's blood kind of covering his face and his clothing a bit. He's got a band around his neck, and you see him like cough, but like he positions himself over the body. The closest body is the moon giant, kind of between them and the door, like positioning himself in between as he's like kind of looking concerned. 22, not enough to reach the door, but the second door does open to the figure that's inside.
Hello.
I'll say TJ could attempt this again,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
we're the penalty here is that our awareness level is rising with every kind of failure towards this infiltration.
And we're at an awareness level 5? Or
You're at 11.
we're
Yeah.
at 11? Okay, well, my last note said 5, so.
Can I use one of my edge points then?
Yeah, you can use an edge point for this. That is a success for. So we'll still count the 22, but now this is a success.
Okay.
Um,
All right. I wasn't sure.
Oh, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that because TJ, you have no. Undo everything because this is floor 12. You only have 11 and down. I was thinking you could just use the system connection that you have, but we're on a different
Oh,
floor.
okay.
You don't have access to this floor.
Oh, bummer.
The door
Okay.
opens and Ozrhix kind of like the dim light pours in and who's there?
Oz, you've seen better days, man.
TJ, is that you?
Yeah.
By the
Skrank, do you want to
gods.
play medic?
Yeah, I'll go help.
Ozrhix looks, these two are in, don't worry about me. These two are at death's door. I've been trying to keep them going as best I can. This points at the collar. This is preventing me from attempting to help more, but please, and points down towards the figures laying on the ground. If Skrank wants to use Skrank has battle medic, right?
Yes.
That's a medicine check for the battle medicine, I think it's called.
Okay, well, I rolled a 9, and I have a plus 10.
Hell,
19?
yeah. I think 15 was the DC that you needed to beat.
Cool. I think so, too. And I'll kind of, like, nod at Key and be like, Key, can you take a look at his little clawler and see if you could just, like, smush it or something?
I mean, yeah.
All
right.
He could do that. Skrank, you get down with like your medical kit. You're looking at this moon giant as you're like starting to get everything put together here.
Taking stuff out of my overall pockets.
Yeah, you are getting everything together here, and our dear friend Beth has been doing a lot of work lately. God love her. Beth has been putting in the work. So why would I describe the moon giant when we have moon giant art?
Except this is a podcast.
Except this is a podcast, and eventually I will have to describe it. So, with that note,
Charades.
why don't we describe the moon giant?
Oh, I'm not about to cry.
I was like, how did Erin get in here?
What?
Fine.
Yeah, let's go.
Hi.
Ooh.
Erin, would you like to describe your character?
Sure. He's a big guy. It's hard to tell when he's lying down prone, but he's a big guy. He's got purpley grayish skin. His hair's dark brown. It's half back. Can't see his eyes. They're closed right now. He's wearing pretty simple clothes, as if perhaps layers have been taken from him. He doesn't really have any items or bags on him or anything like that. If you were to look closely, maybe Skrank would notice as they're kind of reviving him, you would see kind of faint white lines up his arms and on his hands. Very faint, not really attracting much attention as they are. He's super unconscious.
Incredible. Just, a little surprise for everyone.
Love
A
it.
little surprise.
Hello. So fun. Skrank turns around and goes, he's super unconscious, guys.
No, Skrank, your medicine check, you realize that there's actually blood caked. While they don't look like they have a lot of physical wounds, you see out of their eyes and their nose just like dried blood pouring out. But Skrank, you do manage to fix them up. I think it's you rolled a 19, was it?
Yeah.
So I think you can do a regular success is 2d8 hit points, Skrank. So if you want to roll 2d8 hit points, and that'll be how much? Did we say the character name, Erin?
I didn't.
We could hold off until the character's awake. What did we roll?
He's got 5 hit points.
A mighty 5 hit points. Incredible.
Better than 0.
Erin, your character opens their eyes to the cold, dark holding cell. You see a familiar face, which is Ozrhix, but also a very small Isoki next to you.
So itty bitty, and they're just like literally just like licking their thumbs and like rubbing your eyeballs and just trying.
Smells
to get,
faintly of pee.
It's a little bit. They do smell a little bit like pee, little bit like pee, and but got a lot like cheese also.
A great combo.
Lost senses suddenly.
Yeah, it's kind of like smelling salts for a person. oh, they're waking up.
Doctor, and we have guests.
Sorry, Isoki, I don't know your name, but this is an old friend of mine, TJ, from the Spike. A good fellow. Isoki, I'm sorry, can you please assist my friend over here? And he guides you over to Duke.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I'm Skrank, by the way, is if you wanted to know my name, that's me.
Pleasure
I'm
to
Skrank.
meet you, Skrank.
Hello.
Pleasure.
Sorry, I don't normally smell like this. I'll roll my medicine check. Okay, I got another 9.
Ozrhix and my friend here.
Iapetus. Pleasure to meet you.
I'm glad you're alive.
May I ask how you arrived here?
We're very clever. Right, gang?
Yeah.
All you hear in the next room,
There's a lady in business casual over here.
Yeah.
There's a businesswoman in here.
Not a businesswoman.
Ma'am.
I'll go over to Rono. I don't want him alone with the business casual lady.
Kivar, when you look at the contraption around, do you have crafting or computer skills?
No.
It's difficult for you to really get a handle on this.
I could maybe crush it with me
I
handses.
can look at it, teach.
Yeah, I'll
and
tap in TJ. I'll be like, I actually think you're a little bit better for this. I'm gonna go make sure Rono doesn't get
I
taken.
also have crafting. But I guess I'm helping with medicine checks. Never
you're
mind.
doing the medicine check.
Sorry.
I could do the crafting. I
Okay,
do
you do the
something.
crafting.
Yeah.
Go help Rono. That woman, the business suit, it kind of clicked. People who used to run the tower dressed like her, so.
Do you know what they did before?
No, I don't know much about old money with the tower. But
All right.
just keep your head on a swivel.
On your way up, you would have seen a lot of abandoned floors of like rundown restaurants, rundown markets, rundown shops, things like that. Pretty decrepit for the most part as you all ascended up.
All right. Well, yeah, let's make sure this maybe unconscious lady doesn't get the jump on Rono. He's very trusting.
But yeah, what are our other checks?
I did a crafting, so that's 18 plus 13, so I think that's 31.
31, TJ. I think my DC is, sorry, let me look at my notes here. Only DC 35. Only, no, it's a
35, get fucked.
It's a 25. As you kind of walk over and inspect Ozrhix, he goes, TJ, these collars dampen the abilities of magic users or practitioners of the arcane arts in general. It's quite dangerous to remove. If you maybe take your time, I don't know if it's worth doing here, if we want to wait till we're out. It's just dampening my abilities to, do what I
Get
do,
you
I
out of that
suppose.
collar now, Oz, so.
What does TJ do to open up the device?
I think he kind of gets Rick over. Has Rick kind of like almost analyze it as well. The two of them trying to slowly take it apart bit by bit. Almost seeing if there's any way to like, if it has like a latch or anything, try to pull that off and then just kind of slowly take it off.
Yeah, you do so. In game terms, this is granting Stupefy 10, which means a minus 10 to intelligence and wisdom and anything kind of related to those type of skills, essentially. And even to cast a spell, it's a DC 15 flat check that needs to happen to even be able to cast. It's a very brutal device that was put on Ozrhix. That's much better. Thank you, TJ.
Yeah, man.
How, my friend here, Duke, Skrank, was it? How are we doing?
Great. I got another 19, so
Nice.
I'll roll 2 more D8, probably. 7.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you begin Duke looks brutalized. Like he is wrapped in like kind of makeshift bandages, and you realize Ozrhix isn't wearing a jacket because he tore up his jacket to use as bandages to wrap around Duke. His like absolutely battered and bloody, but he like, you begin like kind of tending to the wounds with your medicine kit, and he kind of opens his eyes.
Stay. Don't move too fast. I'm not done.
Tiny Yasoki Ozrhix telling me what to do. Ozrhix like, it's okay. It's okay, friend. Just take it easy. How did you all, I'm grateful. My companions here in the holding cell, myself and Duke came here with purpose. My friend over here, Iapetus, they didn't arrive with us. They came a little bit after.
The doctor has been keeping me alive for quite some time. I owe him my life.
It's the least I could do.
Friends of the doctor are friends of mine. It is good to see you.
Perfect.
Man.
I'm glad we're all friends. We do need to get out of here.
Yeah, we gotta get you out of here, Oz. Got a lot of catching up to do, but yeah. This is the crew I'm a part of currently.
Over in the other holding cell, Rono and Kivari are looking at this figure. They're like, you see very shallow breaths. They don't look like they're dying, but they look as equally bad as anybody else in these holding cells.
Ma'am, you have to get up. There's a weird guy. He doesn't look like he's strong, but he's really strong. I'm sure you met him.
You see like a head kind of move weakly, like an eye like kind of bruised a little bit, looks up. No more, please.
Can you walk?
And you see her like kind of rub her eyes and shake her head a bit and move hair out of her face, and it just kind of is matted with blood at this point. And she looks up at you, a human woman, pretty defined kind of features. She stares at you for a moment. You're not with them.
No, we're not. Can you walk? You're wasting time.
Kivari's a little bit,
If you can't walk, I'll
strong.
carry you.
I can help.
Oh,
You get, like, the torso, I'll get the legs.
okay. I thought maybe like a hand.
Oh. I can do that, too.
It's fine.
Tell me what I
What's
need
your
to
name?
My name, Carmilla. Not
Camilla.
Not Camilla. I knew that was going to happen.
Me? I'm in here.
saw
That's
that.
crazy.
Business casual? Vile.
Sometimes I
Business
do think
casual,
about
Bev.
this and I'm like, oh, I know what's going to happen when I say this name.
What, and you didn't feel that way about Albert?
No, I'm very sure about Albert, okay? It's a great name. Leave Albert alone.
Will not.
Okay, yeah, if she's moving slowly, I'll just... Oh, Princess Carrie or over the shoulder. How hurt does she look? Does she look really bad?
She looks pretty hurt, but also like probably malnutrition, malnutritious, malnourished. Thank you.
Buddy.
My brain was fighting for its life. What did I say last night? There was another stupid one that I said last night during Silvistead. Anyway, it doesn't matter. She looks rough. Could use a hand. Probably could use like a shoulder to like kind of limp along with
Okay.
or something like that.
Yeah, I'll grab her.
Lethargia.
I have like
thank you.
6 shoulders.
It's true. What? Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Weird.
No one needed you to say it out loud, though. That was bad.
Just more for you to cry on.
Yeah, she looks, I appreciate it. Are we leaving? Are we getting out of here?
We're gonna
Yeah, we're
fucking
gonna try.
try.
Oh, God, this nightmare is just unending.
Do you know what they're doing? On the 16th floor, do you know what they're doing?
They've been taking people up there for a while. I haven't.
I don't want to go up there.
What do you mean? Taking people up there? What do you mean?
I don't know. That's all I know. They had more people in these holding cells, but we're all that's left.
That's it.
Someone who... Was there a man in these cells? Kind of a bookish looking man. Thin, brown hair, glasses. Was he ever in here?
I don't know.
His name's Albert.
She shudders.
And if you need us to spell it.
You mean Albert. Albert.
You can't be sure.
Albert is one of the him and Prince are some of the worst of the family.
Okay, so there, like, he wasn't like someone that has been experimented on or something and then got weird.
Not that I know of. I've never seen him in a holding cell.
Okay, cool. All right, yeah, he's real bad. He turned somebody into jelly. Let's go.
Wonderful.
Come on, guys.
You all meet back in the hallway. The whole host of you. I will say moving in groups much more difficult now, right? You have a number of injured people. Iapetus, you're at 5 hit points.
And I'm 9 feet tall.
And you're 9 feet tall.
Right.
Me too,
Okay.
so it's fine.
Yeah.
Hear me out, gang. We grease Iapetus and we all ride him like
ride him like a sled.
I am 5
Down
HP.
They
Just
might
hitting him
die.
with like a healing every so often. You just feel the body go limp and you're like, shit.
I'll roll another med check.
I think maybe in this instance, Skrank, no grease.
All right, not directly applied to him,
Yeah.
but
Ozrhix lays a hand on your arm, Iapetus. I think, I can't be certain, but I've seen them when they brought you in. I think they might have moved your goods somewhere in this area. If we all want to take a moment, we might have some belongings to our moon giant friend here.
I would greatly appreciate that.
Okay, we can get them. I can sneak and get them if you need.
I'm looking for a bag full
A
of
bag.
books.
Full of books. Like this?
And that's priority.
It's gonna hold up his notepad.
is
A
With a
this a
smiley
book?
face on the front.
A bit larger than your notebook. But
Are
yes,
they as big as you?
relatively.
Okay.
Yes.
He's gonna do a little scurry to try to see if there's an area that is holding goods.
Yeah. Give me just, well, you can make an investigation check. In Starfinder system and Pathfinder, investigations can kind of be any relative skill, or you can just give me a perception check if you're looking around. But if you think there's a relevant skill, you can go ahead and do that.
I don't know that there's a relevant skill. He's like, it looks like this notebook. So he'll do a perception, which is a 16.
I was going to say, could I help? I wanted to say that before. I just went over.
You can help, or you can also, like, this isn't really a one-person skill. Like, sometimes I ask you guys to help because it's a one-person skill, but I think this could be more than that.
Yeah, Key will just start tearing the place apart. They know we're fucking here.
They know Nisoki is here definitely somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, like, little rats love getting into stuff.
There's a rat in the tower.
The funniest thing is making it look like Skrank on their screens and not just anything else.
Yeah.
That's great.
It's fine.
I'm still just imagining like
Yeah,
he's just running back and forth.
That's just Tom and Jerry.
It's a
That's
Scooby Doo chase. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly it.
Yeah.
Oh yikes. Anyway, who wants me to help with this?
I got a natural 20.
Natural.
So I got a 29.
20. Incredible.
Okay.
Okay.
Key tosses a plant, finds a stack of
there it
books.
Yeah.
You found it.
That's exactly. There's
Rips
a
open
giant,
the wall. There's like
Rips the wall.
lockers.
there is a giant planter. Like Rono's like, I can't find it. And he moves a planter that's in front of a door.
Incredible.
It was very well hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This seems like a lockup, essentially. Kind of looking.
Is it unlocked or do we have to like?
It's locked for sure, but it looks like peering in through like the small little window. It looks to be, you spot like just bags of like, clothing and odds and ends and things like that, and bags and just random stuff, essentially.
Yeah, Listen, I'm okay at thievery, which I assume would be lockpicking,
I
but
can help.
I feel like you're going to be way better at it because you're just a little guy.
I got 6 hands.
You do. You've got so many hands.
Lockpicks come out.
Shing, 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 shing,
More
shing.
One
lockpicks,
of
more
these
good.
is Renard's, but
Just one
Am
lockpick?
I doing a thievery or is there like
Yeah,
a
no.
computer?
No, go ahead.
somewhere?
No, I like
Okay.
this. No, it's great. I mean, I think it's in the sci-fi setting. Thievery probably crosses a lot of lines with computer-related skills too, right?
26.
26, hell yeah. That beats the DC by 1. Yeah, without much trouble, Rono, you unlock this lock-up door. And again, just a lot of random clothing
5
and
thumbs
stuff.
go up.
You see a very large bag.
I think that might be it.
Yeah, I'll pick it up and I'll bring it over to Iapetus, and not accustomed to having to look up at somebody. Because Kivari is also pretty tall for a regular humanoid, but
Not anymore.
yeah,
Rono's on the
she's
ground.
yeah,
The height.
yeah.
My thanks. I would be a bit lost without this
The books.
and the knowledge they contain. Years of work, in fact.
Right.
I have a thing for you to read later.
Oh,
I would be happy to.
nope,
Okay.
we're not doing that now. We gotta go.
Now I said later.
I know, but we don't even have time for banter. We gotta get the
Okay.
fuck
Okay.
out of here.
The awareness ticks up by
No, it doesn't.
It
1.
doesn't.
It does.
So it's at
No one is aware.
So it's at 6 now, Justin.
Yeah, it's definitely not double 6 for sure. As we know, there are certain threshold points for awareness where things happen. But as of right now, the knowledge that you do have, Carmilla pointed out someone named Prince. You can assume that's the other security that was with Elmbert. Stop it, everyone.
What does his hair look like again? Is he in a purple suit?
Almost looks like almost like they're related, like very similar features, also in a dark suit with an actual overcoat on, like a suit jacket on, with
Looks androgynous.
black, very dark black hair, but still the same kind of slender, no glasses. That was kind of what you all picked up from looking in that other security booth previously. You know, they've sent guards to numerous floors, so this will be a bit on the way up. Nobody was looking for you guys, but on the way down, we have active patrols and things on the lookout. This is still keeping in theme with the infiltration, and to catch Erin up, the way this kind of works is we kind of go in rounds where people are pitching what skills they're using to bypass certain thresholds. Every success is like a point you get towards bypassing that threshold. A little bit different than D&D, like group checks, in a sense where there are actual fixed points. Like, for example, wandering night patrols, everyone needs at least 1 success. Critical successes are worth 2 points. The DCs we're looking at for the night patrols themselves are a DC 20, and cameras, as we know, cameras are more of a group check. We need 3 successes per any active cameras. Luckily, TJ has control of everything from the 11th floor downwards. I do want to point out there's some things. This is a good opportunity for the party to try and gather a little bit more information. I don't want you guys to feel like you have to push your luck or anything, but being in this position could give you some insight into the operations that are going on here as well. I just want to put that out there. But other than that, we're kind of getting into this next bit of infiltration where you're in and trying to escape or whatever you want to accomplish. But you're on the 12th floor right now in the holding cell area. Iapetus, you have your equipment back. Everything
I
that...
have 2 questions for you.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Do I feel like I'm tapped magically because of all the things that have happened?
I was going to make this a fortitude saving throw. So your fortitude save should be near the top of your character sheet. Listen, you nerds, I had to add Erin into a whole other campaign to share my content with.
You can't imagine the lengths that he's gone to keep me a secret.
I convinced Beth that I was asking for art. I asked for art for a whole other character to throw Beth off the trail.
Throw her off.
Wait, are you supposed to do Odyssey 9?
I want Odyssey 9 art.
We all want Odyssey.
It's
now.
not I'm
Okay.
not wasting
If we're-
that art by any stretch of the imagination.
Listen, it goes deep
Asking
because
for it.
Justin also was like, I asked Beth for Odyssey 9 art.
That was a plant.
That's crazy. And I've been hush, and I haven't been talking to anybody about anything because I've been good.
Beth, this was a
No
whole
wonder
other
Beth
game
is
of
so
Beth thought
nervous.
the art was
Yeah.
a secret, just the art. Which it was.
Aw.
It was a secret.
That's cool.
That's also awesome. I have been messaging Justin being like, look at him. He looks so good. And I couldn't tell you.
Everything Beth sent me, I just
What I'm
forwarded.
getting from this is you guys are bad friends.
Or very good ones.
Incredible friends, I think.
Keeping secrets from us? Not cool.
It was very fun. What are we doing? We're playing game.
Fortitude.
Fortitude
You're
saving.
gonna let us leave.
Yeah, we're learning all the information and then we're leaving.
Yeah, you said new character has to be safe.
5 hit points, it's fine.
Safe.
Roll
Can't.
the 24.
Oh,
Can't kill
24. Incredible. I think maybe you're only with a 24. That's very good. Let's say you're only down. Let me look at your spell slots here. Let's say you're only down 1 spell per level
Okay.
with a 24. I think that's very good. Because the truth, like the fact of the matter is, you have been through a lot. And Iapetus, you're kind of grabbing your gear and thinking back, and you're in this other room that you're not really sure of, and Erin, I just remembered how I wanted to introduce your character, and I forgot all about it.
So chill.
we had
It's so fun.
we're doing it now. It's fine. You're in.
Okay.
You just think back to another room, and it's dark. There's weird kind of machinery around with ominous kind of red glow to it, pulsating almost. There's this throbbing noise that you just can't ignore, and you're looking at Strigi Crowley standing across from you, just kind of burning red eyes. You're kind of sitting in a chair, not chained down, but like unable to move. And she just reaches out a hand towards you, and your vision kind of clouds over as you are back on the main deck of Absalom Station. You're at the university, and you're kind of like, you're looking at an old friend of yours, one that you've been working with recently on some matters, a friend who's gone off to the drift to work on some things. And you just hear screams and shouts, and suddenly everything's on fire, and your friend is running in the opposite direction, and you're looking all around. You have your books with you, and you try to grab as many as you can, and you head outside, and you see the eye of Absalom Station is cracked open and just raining fire from the sky as everyone and everything around you is being burned to ash before you are eventually enveloped in fire yourself, and you kind of come to and cough up blood, and your eyes are bleeding as Strigi looks at you. I need to know what that door says. Where are the moon giants? What are they keeping here?
Release me.
The hard way it is, and your vision clouds over again, but you kind of snap back, and you're surrounded by these new companions all around you.
My second question is, the thing I'm searching for, is it in this building?
I don't know if you would have picked up on anything being in this building.
Okay.
Specifically, this was kind of a thoroughfare. You were trying to get from point A to point B, essentially.
So I was taken here then.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to, now that I have my things and I feel a little bit better because I have been healed, turn to the doctor and say, I owe you my life. I will not forget that. And he starts to pull the white strands from his skin, and they're like tendrils of light that pull away, and it doesn't look like hurting him or anything. It is just light that he is pulling off like threads. He weaves them in front of him, and a cast of an orb of growing size envelops the group as he casts heal on the doctor. Correct me if I'm wrong about this, but I can AoE with 3 actions, yeah?
Yeah, you can cast heal with 3 actions as an AoE.
I'm learning.
Erin?
And I will
using healing
try.
magic?
Listen, I had so much restraint, guys. I am not a cleric.
Okay, but like kind of.
I'm not. I actually
Kind of, but
chose
not
not
really.
to be.
Mhm.
But this spell is called heal. What was I supposed to do? I'm just a girl. I guess all targets in the 30-foot area. I was going to focus it on the doctor and my other companion.
Yeah.
But it will encase the woman as well, and then my new friends too.
Yeah, incredible. Roll. How much are you rolling for that? I might be able to find
2d8? Question mark.
Hell yeah. Now this is a question, and maybe we don't know the answer, and that's fine. We can figure it out. Is this a signature spell?
No,
Okay.
because I'm not a cleric.
So it is a regular 2D.
Just a regular schmegular.
Regular
Yeah.
schmegular. You could upcast it. What level are you casting it at?
2.
Okay, 2. Okay.
I think I'll only do it at 2.
Yeah, that's fine.
While Erin
Nice.
is doing this beautiful thing, can I just add that I put it in chat, but I was making Prince jokes. You called them Prince Albert?
No, it's Albert
Oh, Jesus.
and Prince.
That's wild.
That
That's a
Bad Dragon
choice.
sponsorship is coming.
Yeah.
That is a choice.
Albert, it's a different name.
Mhm.
That's
Sure.
just the space
Just
version.
a little bit more.
Yeah.
Wild.
Anyway, back to this beautiful moment.
Yeah, that's a nice thing.
13 hit points to everyone in the 30-foot circle.
Yeah.
I guess that includes me too then, right?
Yeah, I would imagine, yeah. You're in a 30-foot circle. Emanation. This kind of soft, pale white glow emanates, and these kind of soft threads moving all throughout before they kind of dissipate. And you all kind of, for anyone that was down any of those hit points, you certainly feel a lot better. You see Duke.
Feel a warm hug.
Wow.
Skrank's less pissy now.
He actually looks more pissy.
That's quite kind of you, Iapetus. I feel like I don't want you to burn yourself out before we get out of here either. If we
seem
can.
to be many floors away from an exit. The
Yes.
stronger we are, the better chance we have to escape.
I'm unfortunately pretty tapped out. I might have a trick up my sleeve, but I'd rather wait in case things get extraordinarily dire, if that's all right with everyone.
It is my turn to protect you.
I appreciate it. You remember laying there, different moments of consciousness and unconsciousness of Ozrhix quite literally transferring his own vitality to you and Duke, taking his own hit points and moving them to keep you both sustained this whole time. And you see he looks a little more frail right now, a little weaker, but the hit point, the cure definitely brought some color back to his cheeks, let's say. just to put Ozrhix back up on the screen there, without his jacket, tore up his jacket to take care of old Duke, who I'll also put up on screen. Duke kind of looks, I feel ready for another fight. I'm ready to go. You're all incredible to make it this far. The family they're monsters. They're I'm quite confident in my abilities, and even then, it was a difficult fight.
Yeah, no, we saw a really spindly guy turn someone into jelly. Cracked a fucking wall.
It wasn't them I'm concerned about. It was Hen Crowley that I came up against. Fearsome beast.
Which one is that fucking one?
Hey, let's hope we never find out. Can we go, gang?
Yeah, we saw a fire escape. Is that anywhere near here?
Oh, that's a great question. Would this fall? Kivari going to load. Kivari, what kind of, do you have any survival skills? Anything?
I do.
Like
I'm
that?
trained in survival.
Let's do survival.
Okay.
And I'll make just a 22, a pretty average check for your level.
Okay.
The checks in this system, Erin, sound a lot higher than D&D, but the bonuses are also a lot higher than D&D.
I was seeing some plus 11s, plus 13s for my level 5 guy.
Ooh, not good, team. Wait, could I have used one of my edge points, though?
If you have edge points remaining, you can use them.
Yeah, okay, because, that was specifically one of the things I was looking for with my edge points was I would rather do that.
Yeah, okay.
Because I still have a bunch.
For sure, yeah. Just keep track as we're using those points.
Yeah, I still have 2 left.
Great. You kind of take a moment and look around and then kind of mentally retrace the steps you all took to get the kind of correct direction you're facing within the building and where you saw the fire escape. You think it's relatively close to the elevators, which is also close to like the stairwell, the fire escape stairwell internally. Might lead to a door externally for a fire escape as well.
All right. Well, we can keep that kind of in our back pocket. TJ, Skrank, Rono, you guys are probably, I don't want to speak for the others, but you guys, do you want to try to look into the computer to see if we can find out any information on what they're doing on the 16th floor?
We gotta know, right?
It seems advantage here.
It seems like they're ripping into realities or something. Rono, that feels right up your and Renard's. alley.
I'd like to kind of know about that.
Well, something's making these bastards fucking strong.
What's his face was really strong. Does being dead make you really strong, maybe?
Well, but they all had those red eyes.
Yeah. Okay.
The woman interrogating me also had red eyes.
It's Strigi. I can't remember what she looks like, but insert a description of her because we definitely saw her.
I can bring her up on screen, probably.
Yeah.
I'll find.
I remember red eyes, and she's a bitch.
Strigi, just.
Let's bring in Strigi.
The call just keeps getting bigger.
Kind of black and white hair divided down the center,
Right.
burning eyes. Kind of wears this little headpiece that wraps under her hair. Dark eyeshadow that kind of runs down almost on purpose. A fairly high fashion kind of attire look.
Super fashionable.
Very, with the jacket open, like kind of an undershirt, button-up undershirt that's very open, revealing these red and black kind of cracks that go down her skin. Unsure if it was a tattoo or something similar like that. But anytime she talked to you, Iapetus, her eyes were just burning red, almost ablaze. To answer Beth's question, different from Kivari's.
Okay. I got very afraid for it.
No, Kivari's are very molten lava.
Okay.
And these are very like black and red lightning-y kind of look. Similar, but I'll make the distinction. It is different. I can see how that is confusing.
If they're doing stuff like that, I don't look like that, do I?
No,
Red eyes.
not yet. Anyway,
I mean, it's hard to see under the fur, but like,
I mean, you have giant eyeballs. You're like 80% eyeball. So
yeah, we'd be able to see if your eyeballs were red.
yeah.
Thanks for the compliment.
80% eyeball.
Really are a weird little guy.
Okay. Should we look into the computer to see if we can like maybe tap into any security cameras up on the 16th floor to just like get eyeballs up there?
Even
I'm an expert
files.
hacker now.
They've got to be keeping track. It seems like they're running some sort of experiment. Carmilla over here said something about these. Hello, why are we waving?
That was Camilla waving to everyone else.
I was really nervous. I was like, wait, did my audio cut out? Sorry.
There's another person.
Took me out of the moment. It's fine.
Josh.
Josh is playing.
What's
Gang's
up?
all here.
It's me.
Mentioned that all these cells were full with other people, and they've been steadily taking them away. And I'm wondering if they're not feeding them to whatever this thing
Whoa.
is.
Not what I was thinking at all.
What were you thinking?
I thought they were like bringing them upstairs to kill them, to turn them into broods, you know?
I mean, maybe, but this thing has to take power.
Are you thinking it's like the thing I have in the box?
Yeah, I have the thing in the box.
Gymnomaly.
You are
He's
2 feet
back.
tall. The box is as big as you are.
Iapetus, you recognize the box on Kivari's back. You've seen pictures of the box that's on Kivari's back, as a friend of yours was responsible for...
Your friend better not be fucking Elias Nockmar.
It's Elias
It is.
Nockmar, and he's been
Yeah.
saying it's Elias Nockmar this whole time, and I've just been like shaking my head silently,
I
so
know.
pissed.
Same here.
I'm so mad.
You recognize
know.
This is Iapetus.
your
That's
undetermined
Elias
friend.
Skrank is furious.
TJ doesn't know how to feel.
Skrank is fuming.
This is the
Nothing
worst
has been
timeline.
said other than a face.
Truly, Skrank is like, all right, we're gonna deal with it when we're out of the fucking tower, I guess.
Skrank didn't hear me, Justin.
God in the sky.
Skrank is jumping to conclusions and like
Ben
firm.
read his notes. That's what happened.
Skrank is mad at God.
God.
Are you there, God? It's me, Skrank, and we have beef.
Multiple gods.
I will
Anyway.
motion to the thing on Kivari's back. How did you come to possess that item?
We got it from some fucker's apartment. They were dicking around with reality
Yeah, we deal
bending.
in anomalies.
Not really.
And
But-
we're very clever.
Okay,
Debatable.
I am an anomaly.
Yeah, Rono is from another dimension. This bastard, Elias Nockmar, we've been sort of following him, and he's messing with something to do with these.
He's
And
causing a
one-
lot of trouble.
One got
He
released,
is a-
took out an apartment.
Dear friend of mine.
Oh,
Oh, I'm gonna write it down in my notebook.
Ugh.
Renard.
who the fuck
Colleague.
are you?
I am Iapetus, a historian with a focus on moon giant culture. More accurately, I'm a record keeper of my people. There are few historians with the same interest as me, and even fewer moon giants left.
Yeah.
In hindsight, it is small wonder that I was captured with the knowledge I possess. I underestimated the danger I would be in by coming to this place.
Do you have his contacts?
He left fairly recently for the drift.
Of course he did.
Yeah. That
Well,
sounds
he's left-
just like him.
Yeah, he's left quite a wave of destruction in his wake.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's make sure there's not one fewer moon giant left. Come on, gang. Let's skedaddle.
You guys didn't happen to see And I'll describe Omeros. And is it Faye or is it K? I keep getting confused.
Faye.
Okay, it is Faye. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll describe them both to these three.
Kivari describes kind of a Lashunta with kind of vibrant blue skin, very kind of literally cold demeanor, very ice elemental adjacent abilities. Doesn't sound familiar to Iapetus or Duke or none of the captives have recognized that person. Carmilla looks. Sorry, I'm not. I've only mostly seen the inside of that cell.
My apologies. I do not recognize those descriptions.
Fuck. Right. She's around here somewhere. Just don't know what she's doing.
All right. Hack. Fire escape.
Yeah,
Questions.
I'll keep guard while you guys do your computer shit.
Okay.
We're going to do some stealth checks as you all venture. We're trying to get back. Well, if you're going downstairs, you have to go back through that security sector unless there are elevators on these floors. But as Skrank and Rono caught, you need a specific key card to activate above a certain level.
Yeah, we don't even have the key card on other me.
But we can hack into the computers right from here, right?
TJ
we gotta go down a level.
Yeah, TJ does have access to 11 and below, but in order to get visual or any information above that, you have to go back to that security section and try to access higher systems. You essentially patched TJ into what you could, which was like, here's the routing from where we are to where you are, basically. If we want to do stealth checks as we venture quietly downwards.
Sneak down the staircase.
Sneaky.
Me too.
Everyone.
I'm so sorry.
Are you bad at this?
I am 9 feet tall.
I don't know. You could be really sneaky.
He seems very adept at having to duck through doorways and make himself small, as if he's had to do this his whole life. But not that he's good at it, just that it is habit.
Do you want me to maybe make some things?
I would be honored.
Okay. Can I help by warping some terrain and making some makeshift walls?
That's fun. Yeah, you can, if you want to kind of keep sustaining. So one of your actions every turn basically will be sustaining your quantum bubble as you move through, sort of augmenting reality. You watch, what does Rono warp? How does Rono warp reality as everyone's moving through?
I feel like emitting from Rono a little bit, you see like small things start to shift and like kind of glitch. And then they start to turn into like other things, like approximations of there's a desk right there. It kind of like shifts into like a cubicle wall. And it starts to extend out that way for quite a period of time. And then there's like new spaces and hallways that exist.
Fascinating. Have you always been capable of this?
Here? Yeah.
But you are not from here.
Yeah, from home I was like mainly just like a guy.
I find that hard to believe. You seem quite exceptional already.
Oh, that's a nicer compliment than Kivari's big eyes.
Is there anything I can do to assist? I am not adept at subtlety.
Use the walls to sneak. I'm really good at it, so you won't see me in a couple of seconds.
I will trust that you are here.
Okay.
What do we get, Skrank?
Can I also just say, can I be towards the front and can I cast shield?
Oh, that's fun. Yeah. Are you using shield as like a means of concealing yourself, or just to have shield prepared?
Truly just to have shield prepared. I don't think it's like it's a magical shield. I don't think it's like, really gonna, I don't know. Can I use it to conceal myself?
I thought you were aiding the flavor of your sneak situation by casting a spell.
No, I just don't want to get hit, Justin.
Love the honesty.
Yeah, you can definitely cast shield. I think shield is a cantrip, yeah?
Yeah, I have shield as a cantrip, and it lasts for 10 minutes or until I use shield block as an action.
Nice.
So I just want to hold it up and truly just keep it up until we're out of the tower.
Hell yeah. What does Skrank's
hopefully
shield look like, his little technology shield?
Yeah, so what it is really just a kind of shimmery oil slick.
Greasy little guy shield?
Yeah, kind of up in front of us, and so you can see straight through it, but it's thanks, baby. Mozzarella sticks gang.
Whoa!
I know,
Mozzarella
right?
sticks.
Yeah, get yourself a go and make you mozzarella sticks while you stream. Anyway, okay, so it's like an oil slick, but it's translucent, but it's just a little shimmery, because it's greasy. It's greasy. Okay?
It's greasy.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Incredible. What did you roll? Also,
Justin, I rolled a 19.
Oh.
So. No.
Incredible. Well,
how's that?
Plus your stealth, or 19 total?
No. Plus my stealth will be a 30.
Whoa, Jesus.
Wow.
What about TJ? What do we get over there?
That's a 24 for TJ.
24 for TJ and Rick. We'll group you guys together for now, just to make things easier. Hell yeah, TJ and Rick kind of. In what position kind of is TJ and Rick taking up with this larger troop traversing?
I think Rick is probably by Ozrhix, just because Rick hasn't seen Ozrhix in forever, and also it's just protecting Ozrhix in case things do happen. Rick can take a hit. TJ, I guess, is more in the front with Skrank.
Hell yeah, that's great. What did we get? Iapetus.
Well, I have a +0. So I rolled a 17, and it is a 17.
Incredible. What did Rono get?
25.
25. Incredible. Kivari.
Kivari did not get super well because she's too busy being now suspicious of Iapetus, and so she's using her assurance for stealth to get a 17.
Nice. Great. Kivari, where's we covered Rono casting these kind of warping reality alongside of Iapetus, TJ and Skrank kind of helming it at the helm. Where's Kivari falling into the group?
She's probably at the back, but because she wants to watch Iapetus now that she doesn't really know if she can trust him.
Instant distrust.
Instant distrust. Don't ask about my fucking backpack.
Welcome to half of the club.
He is either unaware or unbothered by any mistrust that he senses, if he senses any.
Incredible. We had numerous successes here, enough to get past some of the groups and the cameras and things like that. We've accumulated enough points. Our awareness tracker ticks up by 1 as we get down to the next floor. You're kind of in the security area. Ozrhix, Duke, and Carmilla are kind of keeping within they're within the center of the group, essentially, right? They're kind of the more injured of everyone. As you quietly meander back, the security level is pretty quiet. They still believe that everyone is here and downwards. You know what I mean? Like they're fully understanding that that is the case. You all spot the two security booths. You know for a fact one of them is probably occupied by a member of the family, but you also know this. You managed to get into the second booth. Is our intention to keep going, or is our intention to move into this booth and figure out things from here?
Can maybe some of us hang back and maybe like two of us go forward into the booth and see if we can just like real quick get some info?
Yeah, that's possible too. If you guys want to handle it that way.
I'm going to be watching because I'm bullshit at computers.
So Skrank goes into the booth. Kivari is keeping an eye out. What's the other portion of the crew doing?
I guess TJ would probably go to the booth as well.
Okay.
Help Skrank. Just two brains better than one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Rono is building a little fort around.
Perfect.
I would be staying near the doctor and do.
Yeah. Skrank will kind of look back at Rono and be like, "Can you just keep him, just like less
Captain.
visible? Thanks."
I feel like you all go like quietly around the corner of the security booth, and Rono augments reality to make it look like the end of that hallway ends a couple of feet away. Like it's like a fake illusory alternate reality wall where they didn't build the floor quite as long. The inside of the booth, you kind of can peer across and you see the kind of greenish glow of multiple monitors, and you see this figure now standing and kind of taking a careful eye as they look from monitor to monitor as they're observing, and you see figures moving on the monitors of patrols and the like. Skrank and TJ within the booth, as Kivari keeps a watch. We'll do Kivari perception, but Skrank and TJ, what are you two doing within this booth?
Is this the same section where it's like booth that's occupied, booth that's not occupied?
Yep.
Okay. So we're in the booth that's not occupied.
Yep.
Perfect. So I think we should split tasks, and
Okay.
if you want to look at what's going on floor 16, I will look at that. I will identify fire escapes.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I can try. Sure.
Does that sound good?
Yeah. No. Let's give it a shot, Captain. I mean,
Okay. Unless you have a better idea.
Hacking above this floor for the camera systems will be a DC 28 check. Looking for fire escapes, you're kind of here and below, so Skrank, that'll be a bit easier. That'll only be a DC 22 computers check, as both of you kind of tap into a different security system within this booth.
Okay. Unless we both want to try to look up floor 16. Because we mentioned the fire escape earlier, and I just want to make sure that we have a way to get out. Does that make sense? Am I acid blasting a computer again?
no.
He already does know where the fire escape is.
Yes, I know where the
Hold
fire
on, I
escape.
thought Justin was like, no, that you don't know exactly where the fire escape is.
No, I
don't
use an
know.
edge point, so I know.
Yeah.
My
Oh,
internal
I-
compass is locked the fuck in,
on
even
for
though
the fire escape.
I'm like
Okay.
kind of
We both
looking
can
at the
try for
hallway, but
the
mostly glaring at
16th
Iapetus.
Thank you. I mixed that. Missed that.
Well, if Skrank-
You were getting mozzarella-sticks, I think.
If Skrank is helping,
Thanks.
Skrank can try to beat a DC 15 to help with an 8.
Yeah, I'll help.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Oh, I rolled a 16.
Hell yeah. Plus your, what's
Plus my
your,
computers is 26.
I think that might give you
Yeah,
a crit.
26.
I think, hold on, let me check the rules. Skrank, that's a, critical success on that check.
Hey.
In this system, Erin, if you get 10 above the DC, it's a crit, not only nat 20s. A
That's
critical
cool.
success is you grant a +2, +3 to this check for TJ.
Awesome. So lowered the DC down to 25, essentially.
Essentially, yeah.
Hooray!
Well, good news. TJ did roll a 20. He meets it with 25. Yeah,
Let's
25 on the dot.
go. Fuck yeah.
We do a very quiet high five.
Friend. Tapping into the system, it is tapping into the system. You are able to. You're kind of going floor by floor, TJ and Skrank. You two are kind of parsing over the camera feeds, kind of erasing your trail as you go from feed to feed, making sure that no one is aware that you are looking through these camera systems, right? Above the holding floor is kind of like a airport customs type area, you know what I mean? Like a lot of long stretches of kind of barriers to kind of guide people through to booths and things like that. There's a couple of people walking around. You see, not many knights in this area. Going up from there a couple of floors, you see what looks like executive suites, kind of a fancier portion of the tower itself. Not many people at all are around this area. You kind of get the impression that there is this confidence of no one is going to fuck with us, so why would we expect people to come up here, right? There is this we run this place, no one is going to dare come to this tower, and no one is going to get this far in this tower. On the 16th floor, there's multiple camera feeds here. This is kind of a gala hosting floor, kind of a large ballroom, multi-level type place. You can see like kind of a breakdown of a wireframe of the schematic here. The original schematic leads out to a balcony, and a stairwell leads up to the rooftop from this area as well. On the 16th floor up to, let's say, the 18th floor, counting the multi-level of the gala. Outside, you see it kind of does link up to like a roadway. You imagine that any kind of transports or event planning things need a way to move goods up here from the kind of from the rooftop area, not the balcony. The gala floor balcony has this like view that, as you see the little dots of down low, all the little lights, it's incredibly dark, so it's flicked over to its kind of night vision toggle. Back on the gala floor, you have to like jack the contrast up to see. It's wildly dark in here, and it's this sickly grainy red glow, and you do see a couple of figures kind of monitoring and walking about. The gala floor has been almost completely taken up by what looks like these machines, kind of oddly elongated and spherical, resting on these other larger kind of machines that are like holding these strange little oblong pieces in place. Huge conduits and wires kind of running all along the ground. With your 25 exactly, you kind of start moving the camera around piece by piece. You can't quite, with the 25, you see the direction this source of ominous red is, but you can't quite pick at it. You can't quite move over to it with the camera. But as you change to a different feed and get a closer look at these rows and rows and rows of these devices, you zoom in and realize that these are pods, TJ. You zoom in and see there's a glass container with a figure unconscious within the pod, with all kinds of devices puncturing their skin, the conduits that you see that you assumed were wires are siphoning something out of the people. This is where all the citizens of Down Low have been going missing, and that's where we're going to take our break.
Justin.
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 How dare you?
What do
You
mean?
can't just reveal that we're doing a Matrix thing and
See,
then
I
make
told
us
you
go
they were
like,
feeding
Where's
something.
Keanu?
Keanu
Where
was
is he?
there. He's the goth Milo
Yeah,
Thatch.
Keanu's in. No.
Keanu's never the bad guy.
That's
He is
why I
this
know
time.
this is not good. No.
Keanu famously in a pod. Thank you very much. A
A podcast.
podcast. This one, Keanu Reeves.
I'd
Special
move
guest
Justin. I'd be like,
Keanu
all right,
Reeves.
I gotta go.
I'd quit. I'd give him my spot.
He would though. He seems like a nice guy.
Keanu
He'd love it.
as Rono.
Yeah, he'd love it for sure.
Kind of down to earth.
Yeah.
But yeah, friends, hey, we'll be back. A lot of this. Okay, first big what the fuck moment was Erin.
Erin.
Yeah.
Remember when I said there's
Mhm.
multiple what the fuck moments this campaign? That's the second one. There's still a third one that we haven't seen yet.
Okay, calm down.
All right,
It's
relax.
Keanu.
I
We're
don't
doing too
need another one
It's
for
Keanu.
We're
today.
getting too excited for Keanu
Is it
now.
Keanu Reeves?
It is.
Okay, special guest Keanu.
We will be back in just a few. I'm on the wrong scene. We will be back in just a few minutes, everyone. BRB. BRB. Thank you for listening to our Starfinder 2nd Edition series, The Vast. This episode featured
Fig as Skrank.
Ben as TJ.
Beth as Kivari.
Grayson as Rono.
and Justin, that's me, as your space gamekeeper.
If you'd like to support the show, you can do so for free by listening to and reviewing our podcast on your favorite podcast app, or by following @nofame on Blue Sky, TikTok, or YouTube.
If you wish, you can support us through Twitch, Ko-fi, or Patreon. It's never required, but always appreciated. Supporters gain access to our supporter section of the Discord with exclusive shows, post-credit shoutouts, and other fun perks like gaming servers. Cool!
Check out discord.nofame.ca and join our cozy, chill Discord full of cool nerds who talk about nerd things. That's discord.nofame.ca. We've also got merch. Support the show and wear cool stuff. Check it out at merch.nofame.ca.
Thanks again for listening to the No Fame podcast. Be sure to check out our other shows, our social links, our support pages, or anything else at nofame.ca.
Bye. Bye. Goodbye.
So long.
Hey, see you soon,
Farewell.
travelers. Travelers. The time has come to shout out the people that keep the No Fame lights glowing. We've got Rooney Runes #awooify your life, and Retson, it's embarrassing, but I have nunchucks. If you support the show across any platform, head on over to our Discord supporter channels where you can find the shoutout form. That's discord.nofame.ca, a cool, very chill, cozy place for us nerds to talk about nerd things, share memes, drop your daily Wordle score, talk about games, and all sorts of other things. You can support the show mainly on our Ko-fi, but if you'd rather support on Twitch or Patreon, that would mean the world to us. You can find all of those links at nofame.ca. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you later on.